Hi, Professor Wainaina here, your 5 minutes teacher on education, childhood, youth, parenting, and all things school. Welcome. Is your child comfortable saying no at home? This ability to say no at home is not merely a preference, it is an imperative. Without this freedom, your child's sense of agency, that is the very foundation of their autonomy, erodes. Worse still, the absence of a safe space to assert themselves makes them vulnerable to exploitation by more calculating forces outside the home. Consider this carefully. If your child cannot confidently disagree with you, how will they summon the courage to stand firm against manipulative peers, oppressive authority figures, or even predatory influences? Your home is their first rehearsal for the world. When a child says no, they are testing boundaries, asserting independence, and developing a critical skill that is self-efficacy. Researchers in child development consistently highlight the importance of self-determination theory, which asserts that autonomy is one of the core psychological needs for healthy growth. Children who are allowed to voice dissent in a safe, controlled environment learn that their opinions and feelings carry weight. They internalize the belief that they have the power to influence their surroundings. On the other hand, if every no is met with dismissal, ridicule, or punishment, the child internalizes a far darker lesson that their voice does not matter, that compliance is safer than authenticity, and that silence is a shield. This is not a preparation for adulthood, it is a preparation for slavery and oppression. Your child's no is not a rebellion to be extinguished, but a signal to be examined. It tells you they are processing their environment, testing their limits, and in some cases, exploring the balance between personal desire and external expectations. If you shut this process down prematurely, you rob them of the chance to practice critical reasoning and decision making in a secure context. Children who are not allowed to navigate Children who are not allowed to negotiate with their parents or advocate for themselves often struggle to do so later in life. Research even links parental authoritarianism to higher rates of anxiety and passivity in young adults. And that is not a coincidence. And knowing this, how do you make space for your child's no while maintaining structure and respect at home? The answer lies in your reaction. When your child disagrees with you, pause and listen. Resist the reflex to assert dominance or win the argument. Instead, ask them why they feel the way they do. Engage their reasoning, not to undermine it, but to encourage it. You can't validate their feelings without ceding authority. It is equally important to model healthy boundary setting yourself. If you expect your child to assert themselves respectfully, you must demonstrate what that looks like. Let them witness you saying no to unreasonable demands in your own life. Show them that self-respect and compassion can coexist. Children absorb more from what they see than what they are told, and your behavior then sets the template for their own interactions. It will also serve you well to consider the long-term consequences of suppressing your child's autonomy. A child who cannot refuse you might eventually struggle to refuse anyone. They may grow into adults who hesitate to advocate for fair treatment at work, who find themselves manipulated in relationships, or who accept unjust circumstances because they have been conditioned to prioritize obedience over self-respect. By forcing them to suppress their no, you prepare them for a life of surrender. Remember this: a child who feels safe enough to argue with you is not a threat to your authority. They are a testament to your parenting. Their willingness to push back reflects their trust in you as a safe haven. If it means they believe they can challenge you without losing your love or respect, that trust is priceless, and it is what will ultimately guide them to navigate the world with integrity. In the end, the measure of your success as a parent is not whether your child always says yes to you, but whether they can say no to the world when it matters most. Authority without agency is tyranny, and children without a voice is a tragedy. Do not let your child's silence at home echo into a lifetime of being unheard. Thank you for your time. See you in the next lesson.